Tigers fans, mate, like the West Tigers dropped a bombshell with their new docuseries, Thrive or Survive. And I was sitting on the couch in tears, losing my mind, because episode 1 proves we are not just surviving in this environment. We are going to be thriving, and it is going to be massive for our club. So welcome back to the channel. I am Geordie. If you're new here, it helps me out if you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss anything to do with the Tigers hype train. And as a diehard fan who has bled orange and black like many of you through like 3 wooden spoons and more heartbreak than we can actually stomach, I am just screaming from the rooftops. This is the rawest, like most authentic look into what our boys are forging for this season, dripping with leadership, determination, and just freaking brotherhood. So grab a drink, settle in, because we're gonna break it all down, and we're gonna be tearing apart into this episode, like the quotes, the grit, and why this changes everything for us in 2025. So drop a comment. Are you feeling this fire with me? And what did you think of the first episode of the Thrive or Survive series? So let's see who's roaring in orange and black in the comments. All right, let's dive in. So Thrive or Survive episode 1 takes us on this brutal 3-day leadership camp, and it's just pure Tiger soul from the get-go. Like Benji Marshall hits us hard, saying coming off of adversity the last 4 seasons as a club, but that doesn't define us. And I am sitting there fist bumping in the air, because that is us Tigers fans. We've been knocked down, but this camp, it's about standing tall, and it is about showing the NRL we are done scraping by. The mission: hard work, resilience, trust, and connection, right? Benji says they have built it based on hard work, resilience, trust, and connection, just building that bond as a team. And I'm like, yes, that couldn't be more true. That is the heartbeat for that we've all been starving for, right? And after years of surviving, this is us choosing to finally thrive, and it is going to be colossal for our season. And leadership is going to be the pulse there as well, and it's not just the top dogs, it's every single Tiger that's involved. Benji also dropped the killer line of saying you rise and fall to the strength of your leadership, and it takes one person to be that effing guy. And I am getting chills, because that rallying cry is just what we've needed. They name Arpy and Jerome Luai co-captains. Arpy's all team first. Benji says everything he does on and off the field for our team is team first. And Luai calls it a pinch me moment, ready to lead us out of the dark. But I really think it's deeper than that. Get all of our leaders on the same page, but also create some young emerging leaders to drive from the bottom up. That's Lachlan Galvin, the kids that's finding their raw, right? Benji shouting, find your freaking voice. And I'm hyped because this is a club where leadership is going to be everything, and it's going to be huge in 2025 especially. The camp is so unfiltered. The phones are gone. 3 days of pure punishment, if you will, and an 8K run lugging jerry cans uphill, diving in the rivers, and just getting gritty as hell. One player says probably the hardest run I've ever done, and I'm that is my Tigers I know and love. They are soaked, they are shattered, but thriving. And Benji throws them into the fire. First part of the camp, they try to throw you off your game straight away, and it's madness. Yelling, your talk needs to be good, you have to be assertive with your voice. And he's getting loud, and they're getting sharp, and that's what I think is where determination is kind of forged and birth, right? And we're banking on the determination this season. I think it's going to be so pivotal. The main part of it that was just to get out of your own head, as they were saying, and I'm nodding as I'm watching this, because that is us. We got to shake off the past. We have to be ready to attack. Brotherhood is going to be the backbone for this season, and it is pure Tigers DNA. They are in this together no matter the pain. Being there together with your brothers, they're always going to get going to be going through the hard times in this rugby league. And I'm feeling that quote in my bones, because we've lived these lows, fans. We know what it's like to just be in the trenches. And they've been wrestling pipes, they've been grinding through burpees, and then Dream Buller, absolute legend, this is the part that brought me to tears, steps up. I want to do it. He says, raising his hand, had to run 3 laps with a pipe full of water to save the team 90 burpees. The boys lose it. All the boys are getting behind him. It's an unbelievable, it's a beautiful moment, and Benji is stunned. Honestly, I thought, he said, honestly, I thought it was one of the bravest and most courageous things I've ever seen. Literally goosebumps on my arm as I'm watching that with the music. That selflessness, that is the spirit we need, and that's what 2025 is riding on. Determination is pulsing through this, this, and I don't want to just get through. I want to attack it. And that was another quote that hit me. And because that is, again, is our fight, right? This stock is real. There is no polishing. There's no, like, crap around it. It is just truth. Like, they are scared, they are aching. One even said, I forgot who, but my soul is going to stay here, but they keep going. Like, Benji's pushing Luai. You've got to be more influenced than, like, you've got more influence than you think, and Luai lifts them up time after time. I'm going to try and be positive and bring some positive energy, because someone has to do it. And I'm like, that is my freaking captain. Let's go. Galvin is stepping up too. Like, he's going to be assertive and dominant. Benji's telling him, and then he delivers that. And this is what we are getting, a team that is thriving and not just surviving. And it's a game changer for our club, guys. Like, they are taking constructive criticism and they are changing, and this is why it's huge. It's going to be our rebirth. Leadership is everywhere. Resilience forged in sweat and tears. Brotherhood that won't crack under pressure. Hard work together makes it just a little bit easier, right? And that's our 2025 motto right there. We've been the league's punching bag for too many years. 3 spoons, no final since 2011, but this camp was our reset, I believe. Benji is building a squad that thrives together. And are you here today to survive, or are you effing here to thrive? And that was a decision that I was roaring about when he is going to bring that to the teams on the next episode, because like, they're going to be picking thrive, I guarantee it. I even saw some X-fans like saying that this doc was unreal, the Tigers are back, you know, and the web is buzzing saying like, we are a sleeper for 2025, just watch out. And I could not be more pumped and more like in tune with what's going on, and like getting behind these quotes. Like, this is a club that's going to be reborn. It's leaders at every turn. It's grit in our core. Brothers are going to be standing tall. And when you get out of your own head and you take like a task focus versus self focus, you can provide so much more. And that is going to be us this season. Like, ditching doubt, playing for each other, right? Buller's run, Luai spark, Galvin's voice. That is our season. That is our kind of like trio, a trinity, if you will. And like, we are not here to limp along anymore. We are here to shock, to win, to thrive. Even Fox Sport is saying like, our spine is premiership worthy. Now, I don't want to jump too far, but I do think we will make top 8. And with this camp's fire, and just watching the first episode, I am 100% in on that statement that I've been getting behind the last few weeks. So Tigers fans, this is why we need to hold on. This doc is raw, it's real, and it is us. If you haven't a chance to watch it, go watch it on their page now. You don't want to let your brothers down. That's our 2025 battle cry. And I am seeing already, like, our Oval is going to be rocking. Campbelltown here this week is going to be shaking, and we are not just surviving anymore. It's time to thrive, and it is starting now. So hit me in the comments. What was your favorite moment from the first episode? Are you as hyped as I am? Smash that like button. Share this with every Tigers nut you know. Subscribe, because the 2025 is the year that we start storming together, right? It's time that we start thriving. It's time that we see people like Lachlan. It's time we see like people like Buller stand up, take freaking action, and start becoming one of the boys and showing the lads like, this is a team we want to be part of, and this is a team we want to call family. So as always, guys, take it easy. Go Tigers. One Jungle. Geordie out.